G'day guys, 4 wheels today, not 2. 3 bikes outside, GPSRT outside, all covered. It's been pissing down rain all afternoon. Well, let's roll. Discussion, I don't know, something about rain I guess. A little bit of my weekend's ride debrief as well. Had a fucking ripper of a ride this weekend. It did involve rain, albeit a little bit, and it was definitely overcast, hot, humid and muggy. And as of now I've got a 18 degrees Celsius air conditioner set, because it is fucking humid and muggy right now. It's still overcast, it's still very wet. I left it quite late to try and get a run out to the gym. It's 7:30 right now. It's been pissing down all afternoon. And could I ride? Well, I'm driving obviously, but could I ride? Yeah, sure I could ride. But because I've got to get to the gym dry, it takes me fucking 10 minutes to get all my gear on, get all my shit sorted. And it takes me fucking another 10 minutes to get it all off, get it all packed when I get to the gym. Basically, it takes me longer to sort all my shit out than it does to actually ride to the gym. So I couldn't be fucked. I will. Oh, can I be a bit naughty here? No, not really. Could I ride to the gym? Sure, if it's dry. Will I ride home if it's fucking pissing down rain like it is now? Yep, I'll ride home. Just don't want to get there wet and all fucking around. So no, I'm not gonna ride to the gym. Was I gonna give this weekend's ride a miss because it was probably gonna rain? A few guys did, a few guys bailed. One guy left his notification for that morning, and it's a locked in group ride. Oh, sorry, I can't make it today. Why couldn't you say something yesterday? Fuck it, now somebody else can't take your place because you decided to pull out. So no, I definitely turned up. I took the right bike for the job. It was a VFR1200F day. Woo! Fucking primo. That's all down my neck of the woods, was all south. I live on the south side of Sydney. The group actually met up on the north side of Sydney. Nah, sorry, not interested. I had an extra hour and a half sleep, and I met them up at 10 o'clock when guys were basically rocking up there at 8:30 in the morning. I didn't wake up until 8:40, so I had extra sleep in. I saved about 60 kilometres of cross commuting just to get there and start the ride. I joined them out the back of fucking Sydney here and did all the fucking good stuff down southwest. Took the VFR because it was raining, and it did rain all around Sydney more or less. Some places they even copped it fucking pissing down. We copped a little bit of a drizzle right at the late in the afternoon. No dramas, but it was definitely not going to be an R1 day. Wanted it to be an R1 day. Desperately long overdue, especially considering it was a fucking south ride. Oh, I love taking my R1 down south. Usually by myself. And we can discuss actually some of that stuff when it comes to why didn't you do a video on the ride? That's a whole fucking different other discussion. But yeah, I'm not going to ride an R1 on Dunlop Q4s, not Q3s or Q3 pluses or whatever they are. I don't know much more about Dunlop tyres than that. I'm quite familiar with the Bridgestones and very familiar with the Pirellis. I currently have Michelin Road 4s, 5s on the VFR, so that's a fucking no-brainer. On the R1, also the Q4s, but the R1 will get Pirelli Rosso 4s, which is a rain rated tyre for starters. It's their least aggressive road tyre before you start going all the way up into super courses and all that sort of stuff at the top. So you can ride the rain with the Rosso 4s, and the VFR will get a new set of Pirelli Angel GT IIs. Obviously, again, a sports touring wet rated tyre. So yeah, I don't have any problems riding in the rain. I've got all the rain gear, so I was going to turn up regardless. But because of that, and because of other things as well, and the simple fact that at the end of the day, if I finally get a bloody group, oh, I do have one of my videos, the VFR through the Royal National Park or something like that. That was actually a group ride, and that was with just the chin mount. I think if I'm going to get any camera footage on group rides, it's just going to basically be ad hoc, a couple of fucking shoot here, shoot there's with the old chin mount on either my Neo Tech 2 or my GT Air helmet. I'm currently filming this through a 360, GoPro 360, suctioned off onto the window there in super wide view. So it's basically getting in the whole area here within the one camera frame. I haven't got the whole two camera thing down yet. Otherwise I'd have one camera down the front and then maybe a camera over my shoulder or something like that. Not yet. I don't have the editing. I can't do really 2-3 fucking camera shot sequences yet, but that's where I intend to go. I might need to get hold of the old PC to... it's slippery. These tyres are shit, as I've already described earlier. So yeah, it's just going to be chin mount on a group ride. I've got one already. This weekend was just it was a 500k day, so it was a lot of riding, a few breaks here and there, stopped over for lunch. And once you start fucking with all your shit and prioritising your ride over the group ride, you tend to lose the whole point of going on the group ride in the first place, which is what? To be fucking social. So, you know, if you're not being social, why the fuck are you even there in the first place? If you just want to get fucking video footage and do your own thing, then go for your own ride. You've got all the time in the world then. If you want to go for a group ride, sure, stick your chin mount on, grab a few fucking rolls here and there wherever you can. But you're turning up to communicate with people, you're turning up there to enjoy the social aspect of motorcycling. So yeah, it's becoming increasingly difficult for me to even consider. I mean, I take my camera gear with me. Very rarely do I actually take anything when I'm out there. Even still shots now. Most of the places we've been to, I've got already most of my bikes photoed in most of those areas. Probably can get a better camera to do. I mean, I've bought an actual proper. Then maybe I'll probably start the whole process all over again. Obviously, most of my photos are done with the old Samsungy. But yeah, I just go there for the social aspect now. I go for a fucking group ride probably, I'd say on average every second weekend. Not necessarily every weekend, but every second. If I was maybe in more groups, I could probably do one every weekend. Move it, motherfucker. But torque steer was bad in the dry, whew, that's not really. In fact, I do like a bit of torque steer actually, but in the wet, holy shit, she just fucking pulled you right off the road. Love to see, and if anybody posts on here, if they have any experience with a fairly high-powered car, power to weight wise. No, 250 horsepower plus is not a massive amount of power, but in a little hatchback, it's substantial. Plus front wheel drive. I'd appreciate people's opinions on a good set of fucking rubber. I'm not even going to mention what tyres these are on, but it would be fucking oom-doom-doom tyres. Fucking $100 a corner or some shit. Scary. Anyway, that's me done. Back to the gym. So, yeah, great weekend, great riding, full day out in the saddle on Sunday. The VFR1200F did not fucking disappoint. Really, really solid effort. Hit the twisties hard, had my saddlebags on, wasn't stripped down, 270 kilos, with a 100 kilo dude on top, ripping it through the twisties. No, not 10/10ths. I definitely had to adjust mid-corner quite a fair bit. I hit corners at 65 to 75%. There's always a margin of error where I can save myself if something untoward happens, and as is the case, it always does. But even then, if you're riding at 75%, that's definitely spirited enough. Many a giggle was had. So no, tonight's little dodgy cruise in the Alfa, which I don't mind, because this car, as I've stated previously, does not get enough love. She's a little bit leaky at the moment though. I've got a bit of an issue there with the window seal, but I've got many issues with this car, but that's fine. We'll tick them off, we'll get there one by one, but it doesn't detract from the fact that it's still a fun car to drive, even on $100 fucking tyres. Alright, thanks guys, thanks for joining me. Like, comment, subscribe. Alfa GTA, Jeep SRT, and a couple of motorbikes. Always something different, always here for a fucking giggle. If you're allergic to fucking turd talk,